Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, I'm live every single night, y'all. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome everybody. Gypsy Rose.
Unhinged bananas crazy.
Y'all, we did a different topic last night. Nobody watched. So, back to Gypsy Rose. Y'all, okay. Check this out. Apparently, well, they're talking about the autopsy report, Dee Dee's autopsy report, but then there's some other stuff going on with like her doing just some craziness and like getting clothing companies and stuff like canceled and stuff. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let's jump into it. The first one, oh crap, I had it up and then I closed it. Sorry, y'all. Hang on a second. Oh, please don't play. Thank you. We do. Okay, I do have some good news though. I've got like 2 or 3 new channels. So we got some new people, some new content. So y'all, YouTube, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Tap the little thumbs up for me. Let's get 100 likes, y'all. We're at 27. We can get 100.
Bruh.
All right. This one is Melissa Forever. So this is a new one. So we got some new people, y'all. So here we go. I'm going to shrink myself down. Let's get this thing going.
How happy it makes me. I know I'm bawling right now. It's just, I'm so emotional.
Oh, hell. Y'all, Melissa Forever, make sure you subscribe to her. She's pinned down in the description.
Just. Alright, good. My friend. Just. Alright, man.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill him with this one. That's what you did. That's what you did. You set up that camera and then you watched it back and then you posted it.
That dude got on his bed and like flailed his arms around, y'all, and then said, "That's what you did." And she got the camera back and started looking at it and posted it.
You watched it back, you edited it, and then you posted it. That's you should be ashamed of your goddamn.
Oh hell!
Maybe it takes that perspective to realize just how crazy it is to set up a camera, sit down and act like you're having a genuine conversation, genuine little chit chat, and then you just start bawling, as Gypsy put it, in front of the camera. And then to take that footage, play it back, edit it, and say, oh, this will really capture the audience. I've got them good now. Man. It's just crazy.
Crazy
There's
as hell.
No other word. I also want to talk about the way that she talks about Ken and their relationship. In my opinion, just seems very one-sided. In this video, as she's sitting there talking about the first time her and Ken met. They met after 4 months of talking, and he apparently went to the prison to visit her and gave her a knock your socks off kiss. Now,
oh Lord, I remember listening to that. Bex, thank you.
First of all, I don't know if Ken knew, but Gypsy definitely knew that she wasn't supposed to be kissing on her prison visits. So that right there just tells us, once again,
yeah, didn't she get in trouble for that? I remember listening to that video.
She believes she is above the rules and they don't apply to her. But secondly, the way that she's talking about Ken, it's clear that there is a real obsession there. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but it's called love bombing. And
oh hell! By the way, Desiree, thank you for the Cash App. Desiree coming in hot. Thank you so much.
And it's a really big red flag. And I actually read an article on Facebook about it the other day. But I was in a relationship like this with a narcissist where when I first met him, he was obsessed, would compliment me like through the roof, wouldn't stop texting, wouldn't stop calling, couldn't stop thinking about me. And that in turn is a red flag, especially at the very beginning of any type of relationship when some
what?
You what?
Oh man, this dude texts me back. He's interested in me. He says nice things to me. It's a red flag. What? What the fuck? Come on. I mean, really? It's a red flag to be nice to people? Oh, hell. I've been doing it all wrong.
Somebody becomes so obsessed that that's all they can focus on. Like, it's very unhealthy. And when things are very one-sided, it's a sign that there is something wrong. That is not normal.
DJ Angel, thank you.
Well, that's not normal behavior.
One side, like you don't see any other, like anything? Is that what she's saying? If it's excessive, yes. I guess that's true. Because everybody, y'all want what you can't have. So if the dude's like all like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you're going to be like, man, this guy sucks. But the dude is like, oh, hey, what's up? And never talks to you again. You're like, ah!
He needs some milk.
Is that how it works? Man, this is crazy as hell. This is crazy as hell. I don't know. I have no idea. Jen, thank you. DJ Angel, thank you for the hearts. Look, Bex, pretty much. Insane. Let's keep going.
And for her to sit there and talk Ken up like this and make sure that it's out to the public just tells me that she definitely has some insecurities there, but that relationship also seems very one-sided. Now, really quickly, I just want to talk about this Haiti Joyless video that's been circulating around, and I did see a couple of other people talk about it, but I just wanted to weigh in, and it is interesting and worth the listen, so I am going to link that video below. So apparently this woman that's talking,
oh, hell.
Her husband works for the DOJ, and he was in contact with Gypsy's parole officer, and so they know the real reason why Gypsy's CaseNet was taken down. And that reason being the fact that Gypsy is pregnant, so it's for safety and for the sake of the baby. To sort of summarize it, allegedly, content creators have been putting a lot of stress on Gypsy, and we know that she's pregnant, so that in turn puts stress on the baby. Also, allegedly, Gypsy's doctor's office was leaked. And I did see a comment on this video that said, well, what about when Gypsy showed us where she went for that sonogram at that Sweet Pea sonogram place? I personally think that's a little bit different. That is a special type of sonogram, and she posted it after she was there. But to have her actual personal doctor leaked where she's receiving her prenatal care, I don't think that is right at all. I get that Gypsy,
did somebody leak that? That's
out
crazy
in public, will be seen, she will be recognized, and I understand that. However, I don't believe that people should be out here leaking really private personal information like that. I think Gypsy is still a human being and she does deserve that sort of privacy. However, on the other side, I do see how Gypsy kind of brings all of this on herself by continuing to post and share every aspect of her life on social media. And another thing is that when she is live, she's gone live in public places before at that moment, and that can be very dangerous for her. So I think she needs to be mindful of what she's posting, where she's posting, and when she goes live. I don't think she's done that in a while, but she has done like public lives where she is at a location and she is going live on TikTok or what have you. And that can be very dangerous for her as she is so recognizable, and there are people out there that just don't like her altogether. But to get back on the topic of her CaseNet.
Kim, thank you. Member for 3 months. Oh my word. The channel turned 3 months. That is crazy as hell, YouTube. Y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, we listen to this stuff every night. Hit me with these dolphins too. Apparently TikTok wants dolphins tonight. Don't even know what that means, but y'all make it happen. Let's keep going.
I don't really believe that that is the reason why it was taken down. Is it possible? Maybe. I think safety reasons could be a concern, but judging from the fact that CaseNet is a judiciary website, I think from what I've read, it takes a lot more than that to have a case taken down off from CaseNet, especially one of that nature. So I just want to say, if that is true, and that is the reason why her CaseNet was taken down, that would be a very rare case. And this really just shows that Gypsy really does receive all the special treatment when it comes to the justice system. Let's remember here, Gypsy is in control. She is a grown woman. She is not a victim of anything at this moment. And it is ultimately her responsibility to protect her baby and to make healthy decisions in her pregnancy for the best outcome and to remain stress-free. In my honest opinion, I don't believe that Gypsy should even be on social media. And if she
is crazy
is on social media,
Ms.
I
Days,
think that the plan to keep her stuff private was a much better plan. Gypsy is still a really hot topic, and that is because she has made herself a hot topic by continuing to instigate content creators and make everything public. So at the end of the day, this is really on her. And I think that everybody talking about her would sort of dwindle down. I mean, I know people are still going to talk, but if she were to go private, it would really minimize the amount of
and she wouldn't see anything.
People talking about her, and the ball is basically in her court, is what I'm trying to say. Now I want to get to what I really want to talk about, sort of the meat and potatoes of this whole video, and that is Dee Dee's
hit us with the meat and potatoes.
Autopsy and Toxicology report.
This is what I wanted to hear, y'all, the Dee Dee Blanchard autopsy stuff
being released. Now, I'm not going to go into depth and talk about the wounds and how they were done. I am no forensic scientist. I am not a detective, and I'm not going to be claiming to be a professional of any sorts. I'm just here sharing a couple thoughts on some questions that came to mind after looking over these reports. I did not receive a copy myself, and I don't think that's necessary. I was able to view the report on other platforms, and so I just have a couple things I want to talk about. Now, along with a lot of other people, what stood out to me is that Dee Dee did not have any medication in her system. And knowing that in one of the text messages, Gypsy did mention a sleep medication for her mom, had me questioning why wasn't that at least in Dee Dee's system, or any other medications that would correlate to her other health problems. According to the report, Dee Dee had a list of health problems, including type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol.
And she didn't have anything in her system, y'all?
I'm trying to remember here. I don't remember them all, but there was a list. She did have a history of cancer, and thyroid disease was one of them. And while a lot of these seem like pretty average health conditions, they do come with other physical ailments. And judging from the video that was floating around of the last time Gypsy and Dee Dee were seen together, I believe they were in a hospital, and Dee Dee's pushing Gypsy in the wheelchair, it's clear that Dee Dee had some real mobility issues. It looked like she was using that wheelchair as a walker, and Gypsy, with her legs crisscross applesauce, is sitting there just in
crisscross applesauce. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Enjoying the ride, with the idea and the plan to get rid of her mother already underway and on her mind. Now, to get back on topic here, so there were no medications in Dee Dee's body. So that tells me that she felt everything. She was aware of what was happening, and she was peacefully sleeping when this happened. We knew this was brutal, but to know that Dee Dee had absolutely no medication in her system to minimize the pain whatsoever or to alter her consciousness makes this that much worse. And
that is brutal.
And another thing that was cleared up in this report is that Dee Dee had no other injuries on her body. Her nose was not broken, and I have to admit, I did believe that theory, whatever rumor was floating around, and with that, I just want to say I'm going to be much more careful with the information that I share here on my channel. I don't want to be spreading misinformation. And
did people think that her nose was broken?
I've learned that you can't just take information and run with it because of that. But this report did clear a few of those other theories up. With that being said, there are still people out here that even comment on my videos and say things like Dee Dee deserved this and she had it coming. But can you really say that looking at all of the evidence, all of the videos, all of the pictures, and piecing it all together? I don't think any human being deserves this. But that's just the thing, is Dee Dee has been dehumanized by Gypsy. What gets me is Gypsy is still being viewed as this victim. She was a victim then, she's a victim now because of content creators, and it's just a never-ending cycle. But let's remember that at this time of Dee Dee's demise, Gypsy was a woman, and she was playing her part, judging from all the evidence.
How old was she when it happened again? Like 23, is that right?
And
Stella, thank you. Y'all, we're getting close on that. Thank you so much. TikTok, hit the follow button too if you're new here. Hit the follow button if you're new here. My name's Patrick. YouTube, thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Oh, and TikTok, if you want to watch the video, you can see the video on YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. Find the YouTube channel, subscribe. We're live there also. Come on over.
She had other ways out. She didn't want to take those ways.
Kimberly,
and
thank
even
you. Money,
Nick
thank you.
tried to get her to do something different, like run away, for instance. And she could have very well done that, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted her mom gone for good, and that's just it. Now, to get back to talking about other rumors and theories, people are going to speculate because there are so many holes in this whole story, and honestly, we probably will never know what actually went down that night. But what I will say is that
that's crazy to think too, that we just will never really know.
No matter what your theory is, whether you believe Nick acted alone or Gypsy was involved or somebody else was involved, what it comes down to is that Gypsy was the mastermind. Like we've concluded, this was brutal. So whoever did the act was enraged. And I want to say that if Nick acted alone, somebody pushed him to that point, because he had no other connection or relation with Dee Dee to.
Yeah, he didn't even know her very well, huh?
Drive him to that point besides Gypsy. Now, I want to keep reiterating that I am not a professional, but I did make another video talking a little bit about Nick's autism. And I talked about how sometimes autistic people can become fixated on certain things, whether that be a character or a person or a game. I have this theory that Gypsy found.
Oh, because she used to do all that cosplay stuff. Crafty Care Bear, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Very, very sweet. Oh, first super chat too is what it says. Thank you so much. You're very sweet for that.
Nick. She learned what his interests were. She learned how his mind worked, and she groomed him to do this for her.
What do y'all think about that?
I think my theory is that she made this into some sort of game for him by using those different personas and characters. And I think for him, the prize would be Gypsy. Not to mention,
you what?
And she made it seem like she was in danger and that the only way out was this. We haven't seen all of the messages between Gypsy and Nick, like those Facebook messages, and we will never see the FaceTime
Imagine if that came out.
Conversations that they had with one another. But what we do know is that Gypsy is pretty articulate. She can convince people to believe her, and she still has people convinced to this day that she is nothing more than a victim. People say Nick is a monster. He knows right from wrong, and he made this decision to do this. But we have to remember that there was an outside force, and that was Gypsy Rose, and she manipulated him and groomed him to the point of him actually committing this crime. And I want to say that
Amy, thank you. Same thing, very sweet.
Even if Nick acted alone, it doesn't negate the fact that Nick never received a fair trial. Nobody has been able to show concrete evidence that Gypsy was abused by Dee Dee. And so Gypsy's actions cannot be justified. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dee
Oh, hell.
is not here to tell her side of a story, so we only get one side. And so I believe that people are going to be speculating for the rest of eternity unless
Right.
somebody knows something that hasn't come out yet. To end this video, I just want to clarify a few things. And I want to say that I would never wish harm on anybody, and that includes Gypsy. I believe that she does deserve her privacy, especially when it comes to her doctor's visits. But I do believe that she is bringing a lot of this on herself by sharing everything with the public and continuing to be on social media the way that she is. I do not believe that Nick belongs out here on the streets. I think that Nick deserves his fair trial, and I think that he belongs in a facility where he is monitored, but he's still able to live life and be productive, if that makes sense. Now to speak on Ryan and Ken, I want to say that I think they're both weirdos for ever even contacting Gypsy while she was incarcerated, let alone dating her and
I think they're both weirdos.
Marrying her and impregnating her, whatever. And I haven't seen Ryan in a while, but I just want to point out that I think overall he's a good guy. But
oh yeah, what happened? Did he give up? Is he still doing stuff?
He obviously did have some character flaws. I will say that Gypsy's
we all got character flaws
outweigh his by a ton. And when it comes to Ken, I think Ken is feeling trapped. I don't think he was expecting Gypsy to get pregnant this quickly. I think Gypsy got pregnant on purpose. And from the looks of things, it does seem like there are still some insecurities in that relationship. And the relationship does seem pretty one-sided, in my opinion. Looking at how Gypsy talks about Ken and how Ken talks about Gypsy, it's two different things. That's like comparing oranges to apples, in my opinion. Information just keeps on coming out, and Gypsy continues to be this topic to talk about, and people are going to especially continue to talk as long as she keeps giving us stuff to talk about. So
that's true.
So I guess the ball is sort of in her court, but I guess some people can't grasp that situation, and people feel the need to protect her for some reason.
Oh, hell. What do y'all think about that? Melissa, thanks for the follow. TikTok, hit the follow button. My name's Patrick. You like true crime? I'm live every night. We need 76 more of these damn dolphins so TikTok will stop yelling at me. YouTube, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. TikTok, come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video. The Mystery Project, sorry. The Mystery Project on YouTube. The Haunted Side on TikTok. And TikTok, we got 14 likes. And we're at 100. So y'all, everybody watching, hit the thumbs up button real quick. I'm going to hit you with the video. Hey guys, it's Patrick from the Haunted Side. Take a second, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe for more. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's continue. We got a lot of videos to watch tonight. This one is Sir Morbid. The next two are. But then there's a new channel after that. So y'all stick around. Let's go.
Gypsy Rose, out here collecting free stuff from small companies. And
oh, Lord. Y'all, Sir Morbid, make sure you follow him. He is pinned down in the description. Go subscribe to his channel. Find him on all the socials. Let's keep going.
The funny thing is she's promoting these companies on her Instagram and TikTok, which is a bad move for these companies because now people are going to be sending hate that way.
Oh, hell.
Because they're treating her like a celebrity. She's infamous, not famous. Small companies get desperate because they want to get some sales, even if it's blood money. Even though they support a mom unaliver at the first degree. It's a sad, sad world when you think about it. There are so many other ways and opportunities to do good with your business, no matter how big or small. So let's get into it. Well, today she got some more free stuff from a company called Ergo Baby. Thank you to
Oh Lord.
Ergo, baby, we can't wait to try out this product with our little one. The grifter keeps on grifting. These companies don't care about their reputation at this point. If the only person they turn to is a convicted mommy murderer, well, you got some
Damn. Entertainment, educational purposes only, TikTok overlords.
Gypsy Rose really is making a case for bringing back a federal Son of Sam law. Yep, that's right. Bring it back for all guilty killers. I mean,
Dang.
seriously, of all people, this company, Ergo Baby, would get more business and a better reputation by helping low-income families. A lot of people hope these companies lose a ton of business. I mean, honestly, I wonder why they think it's a good business move.
They're not in the business of low-income families and babies. Look at those things. That's a damn... That's a holder for the baby with a tiny little purse. That's $200. Man, people can barely put food on the table to feed these kids or buy formula, much less $200 carrier thing. Oh my God.
They just blindly send out stuff to pregnant people with large followings or something without any background?
They have to know.
Checks. Yep, pretty much. They're hoping the influencer, in quotes, will rant and rave about the product to their online followers and get them sales from it. Once again, when companies find out they just done effed up, well, guess what, Ergo Baby? This company has shut off their comment section. I wonder why.
Oh, hell. Turning off the comment section?
You what?
One of their posts said, sometimes mothers need mothering too. I tried to comment. Yeah, I bet Dee Dee felt like that. By the time I'm
I tried to comment that.
making this video, their Facebook comments are still on for now. Oops, never mind. They just turned it off. People should write letters to their customer support team. Things are heating up. Truthfully, these small companies are disgusting. You could
That is crazy as hell, though.
only hope they go bankrupt. And if Gypsy Rose had any sense of decency, she would donate all that to a woman's shelter. But we all know there's not even a morsel of decency in her. There's this one person on Reddit that said that they're never buying Ergo Baby again and they really like their carriers. It's legit sad. Hell, another lady was looking at some Ergo Baby merchandise yesterday and now asking if anyone could recommend another brand of carriers, since they are no longer an option. Grifty knows bringing down brands one post at a time. Why are these companies so blind? Most of us didn't orchestrate.
They think that people just won't care. They see somebody that has 10 million followers and they're like, 10 million people love her. Let's try to sell this to 1%. That's 100,000 units.
A murder? So where's our free shit? Why are they giving her free stuff when she has enough money to buy whatever she wants? Well, it's simple. It's because they like to send to people who have more than enough money, have a huge following, and can promote and make them more money, but actually it will be the opposite. Yeah, it's a really effed up system. Sickening, to say the least. People need to wake up. Corporations, small businesses need to stop giving this evil bitch free
I can't even think of anything, y'all. Beta fish. That's what he said. Beta fish.
Shit. Moving right along to yesterday, the company Cozy Crew Club. Well, they went the extra effort, trying to team up with a schmurderer, a mommy unaliver. They actually embroidered baby Urker into their products. Oh boy, it's gonna be unfortunate when the baby doesn't get his last name. Again, who the fuck?
When the baby doesn't get his last name. Man, you crazy as hell. That's funny, though. That is funny. Catherine said, who cares? Companies are allowed to send things to whoever they want. You're absolutely right. They're 100% allowed to. And we as consumers are also 100% allowed to say, we don't want to support your company anymore. And you can buy stuff from them too, because this is America and it's free market capitalism. You can buy whatever the hell you want. And they want you to see that they did this so that you will go buy it. So I mean, if you buy their stuff, then you fell right into their trap. You literally listened to them and did it. So I mean, kudos to you. If that's what you want to do.
Gives free swag to a convicted murderer.
That part.
Hell, it's a company I will never buy from. And yes, I intend to make it known. Everybody should know. Make it known that this company supports murderers. This company is
That is crazy.
just unreal. Oh, and so are all her crazy stans and followers. And guess what? You're not
Lord have mercy.
going to believe this. I just went to their IG and they've turned.
That is crazy though. But I mean, for real though, like, what was your name again? I can't remember. But think about it. That's literally the same thing as like if somebody like Jeffrey with the island, you know, came out with like oh no, he was the spokesperson for Chuck E. Cheese. And he's like, hey, why don't you bring your kids on down to Chuck E. Cheese? I'm gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese every night. Y'all should bring your kids down. The pizza's definitely not made from other old pizzas that they combined into what looks like a new pizza and send it out. I think a lot of people would go, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to bring my kid to a place that supports that kind of stuff. Well, that's what people are saying here. They're supporting somebody that did that to their mom when they're about to be a mom, right? That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Let's keep going.
Turned off comments. Oh boy, what a shocker. Same on TikTok. How ridiculous, huh?
Yeah, Arin, that's an even better one. Arin, shout out to the nurses. Let's go. She said, yeah, if the Jeffrey dude with the island came out with a kid's swim. No, actually, you know what it is? This is exactly what it is. It's the same as if like say some company that makes kids swimsuits started sending him packages for like kids swimsuits. It was like, here you go. Here's 4 dozen kids swimsuits to Jeffrey with an island. How crazy would that be? But that's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Well, not the exact same thing, but it's the same idea. It's the same concept. That's crazy as hell, isn't it? It's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Our antenna, I like it. Yep. And nurses do it better. That's accurate, Candy. Accurate. All right, let's keep going.
Maybe these companies need to think before they act. I already see hashtag cancel Cozy Crew Club circulating on pretty much every social media platform. Good job, Cozy Crew Club. Oh, you're doing great. And I just want to know why a company would work with a schmurderer. Okay, I get it. Bad publicity is still publicity. But guess what? That tarnishes your company. That's why y'all turned off your comments everywhere. I just can't imagine wanting to associate a passion project or something associated with my livelihood with such a controversial individual, especially given the nature of her crimes. Have you seen the crime scene photos? Have you read the autopsy report? Gypsy Rose, so blatantly trashy. And this entire pregnancy situation is outright messy. And Gyp Dipshit is an absolute idiot for tagging these companies and businesses. It shows who and where not to spend money on and unleashes people in their comments ripping them apart. Granted, I love it. I hope it scares businesses into not sending her free shit anymore.
Right, exactly. Callie, you're crazy as hell.
That never shall we patronize a business that supports a convicted, schmurdering, narcissistic sociopath. Also, I know this is off topic, but who refers to their baby with their last name anyways? Maybe before the baby is born, but after that, it's just odd because most customers...
Dieter, I saw some stuff on that, and I saw that, yeah, it was going down quite a bit, and then allegedly he was like trying to buy more or something to make it look like it wasn't. That's what I heard. That was crazy as hell, though.
Baby clothes will have the baby's first name. But what else do you expect? It's Gypsy Rose. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And hey, do me a huge favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Guys, we are very close to 10K subs. And I'm telling you.
Oh, hell, y'all. Make sure you go down there and show him some love. Sir Morbid. Did he get it? Oh, he's at 9-3. No, you're gonna get it, dude.
It's an amazing thing. We're the greatest, guys, and we all did it together. I feel the love, I feel the support, and tonight we're gonna go live again because we do it every other night, but tonight we're gonna go live. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when new videos come out, as well as the live shows. Live streams that last 4 to 6 hours, and it's all a show. You never know who's gonna drop by, what's
I might even drop by.
gonna be said, because we're just a bunch of nobodies that don't get free shit from companies. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video and tonight's live. Take care.
Oh hell, y'all, let's keep it going. Just join in, but one request: please don't lower yourself to sharing without Chris Ball. So B-Day, I don't watch like anything before I even react to it. I just get lists and lists of videos and emails and tags and everything, and I just watch things at random. So if I watch something that you don't like, I'm sorry. I know sometimes, like literally, no matter who it is I watch, somebody doesn't like them. So every video I post, there's always people that are like, I don't like that person. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't go through and pick anything. It's just, it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just, yeah, you know, like some people don't like Sir Morbid. Some people don't like Flawless Nina. Some people love Sir Morbid. Some people love Nina. Yeah, it's crazy. So I have no idea. I just watch stuff y'all send me. Let's keep it going.
Well, we got Gypsy Rose.
Oh Lord, here we go. Sir Morbid again, y'all. Make sure you follow him. Go subscribe to his channel. Get him to 10,000. He's almost there, y'all. Let's keep going.
Trying to pull a PR stunt. Public relations of positivity.
Oh, hell.
While a mother named April, who has the TikTok handle April and Lewis, is using Gypsy for her own grift. Scammers will scam and grifters will grift. TMZ
Oh, hell.
reports
What is this all about?
Rose Blanchard FaceTiming young boy with rare illness, sweet side in check. Oh, really, dude? So let me get this straight. You got Gypsy FaceTiming a young boy who's, what, 8 years old? So essentially, Gypsy
Oh, hell.
Rose FaceTimed a boy younger than her prison sentence? Are you kidding me? Last night we had a live stream in which this mother April was accusing me of doxing her son by merely showing a video of her own friend by the TikTok handle Dreamcraft Corner promoting said video. In fact, the mother April has created a public TikTok account publishing these videos publicly for the whole world to see, including her son's name. Yet she
Oh, hell.
has the gall to demand that I delete that same said video on my channel because what? I have an opinion that's closer to the truth. Because it makes you look
Oh, Lord have mercy. What is going on?
like a grifter, a mother trying to make money off an illness that's not life-threatening while exposing your son and aligning him, unknowingly, by the way, with a first-degree convicted felon murder.
Whoa.
Get on the problem. And then I wake up
That one's funny.
today after
Look at that crazy looking.
multiple emails of demanding me
meme.
to take down my video to TMZ reporting the news themselves. And why is this? It's because Gypsy Rose fed TMZ the news to put a positive public relations spin for her. So essentially you got Gypsy
hell.
Rose using this mother April and her child, and then you got this mother April using Gypsy for grifting purposes, knowing damn well what she has done to her own mother and what she was convicted of, unaliving an innocent soul. Dreamcraft Corner over on TikTok stated in her live today that April, the mother, admitted that she never told her 8-year-old son about Gypsy and what she did, so he's blindly involved in this. I'm not
Oh, my God.
going to say any more. I'm going to go ahead and read the TMZ article right now.
Oh, hell. Hit it. Hit it.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard's engulfed in her fair share of drama, but she's hitting pause on all of that to lend her support to a young boy battling a rare illness. A mom named April has been sharing TikToks of Gypsy FaceTiming with her young son, Lewis, who's battling neurofibromatosis type 1 NF1 with
Oh, hell.
Tumors in his eye, cheek, and spine with no cure in sight.
Oh, that's terrible.
Was all heart-eyed about Gypsy's sweet side, making it clear in her caption she'd been spreading good vibes all around and is a total ray of sunshine for her son. She even called Gypsy inspiring for shining a light on her son's neurofibromatosis battle, a tough genetic disorder that causes tumors to pop up in the nervous system and skin. Neurofibromatosis isn't curable, but many kids with it go on to live full, normal lives. In particular, April highlighted how Gypsy was incredibly kind to kids,
Well, that's good at least.
which is great because, as we all know, Gypsy's expecting. But there's some drama over who the baby daddy is. Her bitter ex, Ryan Anderson, thinks the timeline adds up to be Ken's baby, but isn't exactly sure. Ryan Anderson is holding off on a DNA test until after the baby girl is born because, hey, it's easier and cheaper that way. Gypsy Rose ain't stressing, standing behind Ken as her baby daddy to be. So first of all, we had the kids at the lake, the kayak event that was staged. And now this, which by the way is even worse. Look, some of y'all parents need to get it together because this ain't it. Hey, I'm Gypsy Rose. I used to swindle perks away from kids like you all the time. You can learn a lot from me, little guy.
Oh, hell.
Like
I didn't even think about it like that.
Adultery, matricide, fetish role play. Make spaghetti recipes, influencing the
He says spaghetti recipes. Spaghetti recipes.
Stick to do your bit.
Yo, by the way, hell no. Hell no. I read the comments about the spaghetti sauce and like why she was making a big deal about it being red and like all that stuff. Oh, hell no. Man, I had spaghetti that same night before I read all those things. Now I'm like, man, y'all are crazy as hell. I had to throw out my damn leftovers. I was going to eat the hell out of those. I had to throw them damn leftovers out. I was like, nope. Probably never going to eat spaghetti again. I'm going to have damn Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. Holy hell. Yeah, thanks for that, you guys. No, it wasn't Little Smokies, Frey. It was something way worse than that. It was, oh, hell no. If you don't know, if you're like, wait, what are you talking about? Your ignorance is bliss in that situation. Don't even worry about it. Don't look it up because it's crazy as hell. I can't even imagine. Like, you don't want to know. Trust me, you don't want to know. And if you do, I mean, yeah. Good thing I missed it. Yeah, no, for real. For real. Let's just put it this way. What they were worried about was her putting something into the sauce, but what she was going to put into the sauce can't technically happen because she's pregnant. So do the math on that. That's a legend. I have no freaking clue. I just know y'all told me that's what it meant. Oh, God. Let's go.
Lying constantly. Basically, you name it. I'm an expert. My opinion, of course, is Gypsy Rose sent this in, first of all, to TMZ. And, of course, she had to have them call Ryan Anderson her bitter ex. Like, yo, that is her
TJ, it was only a little bit.
Legal husband. Old Gyp Dip can't be any more delusional. Gypsy or the Temu PR team Red Bunghole.
He didn't say the Temu Red. Oh, no, the Temu PR team Red. Man, you crazy as hell for that one. Yo, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen. Let's get 50,000 likes. We're almost there. Yo, hit me with the hand hearts, too. We need 25 of those things. That's what TikTok wants. We got to show them what's up. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Let's get 200 likes and subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to hit you with the thing. I'm going to hit you with it. Nah, just kidding. Not yet. Let's keep going.
Working real hard on this one because I saw her story a few days ago or a week ago on Instagram, even over at TikTok, and there was a woman named April talking about how much her kid looked up to Gypsy, yet he knows nothing about what she did. Anyways, I bet it didn't get much attention, so the Temu PR team, Red Bunghole, and or Gypsy Rose called TMZ for some attention. This clearly was a publicity stunt, most likely suggested by her Temu PR team. Now, why a parent, a mother, would want their kid talking to a schmurderer and swindler of charities, I don't know. The April mom? Well, she's been sucking up to dipshit on Instagram for weeks now. In fact, April's been obsessed with Gypsy for months now. It's all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now TikTok. Weirdo much? And those FaceTime
Lord.
Sessions with this little boy? Gypsy did it from her bed. That's so disturbing. It's a new low for Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
That is a little weird.
Just wow. Stay away from other people's kids, number one. These are the exact same kids she took Disney World trips away from. I hope it makes you feel really good, Gyp Dip, because you're probably talking to kids to make yourself feel better, not to make the kid feel better. And yes, definitely it's a PR stunt because Gyp Dip is a piece of shit.
The Miller, thank you.
Business being around or talking
entertainment, educational purposes only. TikTok
to children. Again, why this mother would want this monster talking to their kid is beyond me. Because she's not a celebrity, she's infamous. And why is she infamous? Because she unalived her mother. And trust me, a lot of people are asking why this mother April is letting her sick child FaceTime with a convicted schmurderer. And thank God the kid's going to be okay with the disease that he has or the gene mutation. As TMZ pointed out in the article itself, he will live a normal life. And in fact, the mother April admitted last night on a live stream that her son isn't really sick, yet she has GoFundMe going on to other podcasts approving this TMZ article and now using the infamous Gypsy Rose clout to further grift. It's sickening and disturbing. Just imagine that young boy going to school now where the other mothers read this TMZ article and don't allow their own children to play with this boy who's innocent in this entire story, because today it was confirmed by Dreamcraft Corner that April, the mom, did not share what Gypsy Rose did. The innocent kid has no idea who he is being subjected to. As a
Lord have mercy.
Parent myself, it's our duty to protect our children from that kind of, shall I say, danger. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button.
Do it, y'all.
Also, share this video. Share it to everybody that you can. Shame on TMZ. Shame on TikTok for allowing this. Shame on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, for promoting this type of stuff and allowing this on their platform. For someone as infamous as Gypsy Rose being able to monetize off of her crime of unaliving her own mother. Shame, shame, shame.
Sweet baby Jesus. That is crazy as hell. YouTube. Thumbs up. TikTok, hit the follow button. Justin on TikTok in the house. Lord, have mercy. You should put Lord. Lord, have mercy. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Long time no see. Making it a nightly thing, I see. Nice. Nikki, thanks for the heart, me's. Y'all, thanks for the love. Let's keep it going, y'all. This is a new channel, by the way. We have not ever listened to this channel before. The Miller, thank you. Coming in hot, y'all. Let's get 25 of them. This is a new one. It's called Wellsies. I think that's how you say it. So let's jump into this. Nurse KK, shout out to the nurses. Appreciate you. Thank ya. All right, y'all. Wellsies. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on.
Hey, you guys. It's Britt tonight.
Oh, hell. I done screwed it up. Nope, that's Britt. Oh, Lord. Hang on. Let me do another little intro. Let me rewind that a bit. There we go. Y'all, I think it's Britt. Radiant Britt coming up next. Let's find out. Let's find out together. Spiritual Diamond, thank you. Here we go.
Hey, you guys. It's Britt tonight. We're here to...
Oh, hell, it's Britt. What do you know? Y'all, make sure you go subscribe to Radiant Britt. She's pinned down in the description. She's amazing. Let's watch this video, shall we?
To talk about a new brand that is propping up Gypsy Rose Blanchard and sending her free stuff, and I had quite a few thoughts. I was going to combine this in with a video discussing Dee Dee Blanchard's autopsy, but I felt like it made more sense to segregate these. And to be quite honest, reading the autopsy kind of put me in a little bit of a weird headspace. It's really tough to get through that and not become kind of emotional over it. So I figured let's just go ahead and do this video first. Dee Dee's autopsy discussion will be its own focused video, but we're going to talk about Gypsy and more free crap that she's receiving. So if you're interested, please keep watching.
Oh Lord.
All right, you guys. So as I sat down to film this, I've actually just discovered that there's 2 companies that have sent Gypsy Rose stuff. The other one was, the first one was clothing, where they embroidered it with baby Urker, which, as a reminder, we don't even know if this baby is Ken's or Ryan's because paternity has not been done yet, and it will not be done until the baby is born. But here we go. Earlier today, a company called Ergo Baby also sent her product, and she said, "Thank you, Ergo Baby. We can't wait to try out this product with our little one." So,
oh Lord,
both of these companies are sending free product to.
Man, just to say, I don't get free stuff. Hell no. Hell no. You don't get free stuff. I don't get free stuff. We don't get free stuff, y'all. How do we get on the free stuff train? You know what I'm saying? We don't get anything. I actually got Arby's free one time. I did get Arby's free one time. I did. I got myself a big old beef and cheddar meal. And she went, "I really like your show." But it wasn't the true crime stuff. It was a couple years ago when I was still doing the ghost hunting, like the paranormal stuff. Because she had saw me on Paranormal Caught on Camera on the Travel Channel. And she was like, "I thought you want a Travel Channel. I got your meal." And I was like, this is living, baby. She's like, "You want a vanilla shake too?" I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, I do." That'll be $3.79 because she didn't give me the shake for free. Damn it. Just kidding. She did. All right, let's keep going.
Gypsy Rose. Do they care that she unalived her mother? No. Do they care that she will get clicks and views because a lot of people absolutely despise her? They do care about that because they are selling a product.
Soul Search in the house. Soul Search. What you doing? Y'all, make sure you follow her too, right there, Soul Search. Give her a follow. Go follow her on YouTube as well. She's awesome. True crime community got to look out for each other. Got some crazy. Oh hell, this is crazy, y'all. This world is crazy. This is crazy as hell. Watching you. Oh, stop it. I don't know if I have any of your stuff in here tonight. I should have. I need to go back and check. Might have to pop one in. All right, let's keep going, y'all. This is gonna be a long video if I keep talking. And I already know I'm gonna get the people in the comments saying, "Why don't you just stop talking?" Because I'm not gonna just re-upload people's contents, you weirdos. Make that make sense. Oh yeah, let me just find this video and just re-upload it. I'm sure that person won't get pissed. About 47 seconds later, it's gonna get crazy as hell in here. That's called stealing, people. You have to do reaction. You have to comment. You have to use it for entertainment and educational purposes only. Think before you comment. Or actually don't. Just keep commenting because it helps the video and the channel anyway. So just comment all the crazy stuff. I don't care. I don't even read them.
So many of these companies, and I've seen this for years on social media, They do not care about the ethics or lack thereof of said influence.
Yeah, I answer this way. It's my platform. I do what I want. Yeah, that's the truth too. I did say that. Every once in a while, like I'll go through and I'll just like, I just need a laugh. So I'm like, let me go through the ones that are filtered for possible negativity or whatever the hell it says. I'm like, this ought to be good. And I just read through those. And it's just like, I want you to do everything my way because I'm an entitled piece of garbage and you should listen to everything that I say, even though my channel has 6 followers and you have thousands and hundreds of thousands. And they just went on this whole big thing. I just went, no. No. I'm like, look, you can do it your way for the 6 people that watch you. That's probably all your own profiles anyways. Maybe your mom follows you and she didn't even have the bell on. Man, your mom doesn't even turn on notifications on your channel. That should tell you something. You crazy as hell. Hi, Montreal. What are you doing, baby kitty? What are you doing? All right, let's keep going. This is getting crazy as hell.
Sir, if you are getting clicks, they will send you product so that you can post it on your stories and give them a free ad. I know that this is wishful thinking, but I wish that these brands, instead of sending free stuff to Gypsy Rose, who has the financial means and resources to provide for her own child, I wish that they would. Why are we not avoiding sending product to any influencer that can buy this stuff with their own money?
Because they are looking at it as a return on the investment. So they want to send something that costs them $20 to make so that that person will post it. And if they sell one unit, they made, or from that place, it was $200 for one of those things. They made $180 if they sell one. And I bet you they sold more than one, even though there's a lot of people who are like, oh, hell no, I ain't trying to deal with that crap anymore. No, I'm good. There's still, she has 10 million people that follow her. So about what, 25% of them are going to be like actively following. So 2.5 million people, they're trying to get 1% of that. What is that? 25,000? 25,000 units at $180 a pop? Yo, what's the math on that? Let's do the math. Say $180 in profit times 25,000 units. 4.5 million. I mean, granted, that would be very high, but typically that's what advertisers are looking for. They want 1% conversion. That's outstanding.
And giving it to people.
They don't care about their reputation, apparently, because what, 6 months from now, they're going to be like, oh, well, who cares? No, everybody forgot.
People that actually could use free clothing, a free bib, a free bottle, a free whatever. But instead, you're putting clicks and views over your own integrity and sending it to Gypsy Rose. Gypsy has a long history of expecting people to give her free stuff. This is the environment that she was raised in. She was given free stuff.
Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free. I'll have the quesadilla.
Like free trips to Disney, literally a free house. So it's ingrained in her that because she is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she is entitled to receive free stuff from no matter the company, organization, nonprofit, it doesn't matter. She is Gypsy Rose, so she expects it to a certain degree. Now, a lot of people are going to, I know especially the brand that was sending her the clothing, they're going and sending negative reviews. I'm not going to encourage y'all to do that unless you have actually purchased products from this brand and you have been unhappy with said products. I don't think that it's fair to just, go off on brands if you've never had any interactions with them. I always say vote with your dollar. If you
Yeah, just don't buy it. Don't buy it.
don't
Somebody said they didn't like the picture. Yeah, no, it creeps me out too because it like she's getting a little close. You know what I'm saying? Looks like she's back there about the Joe Biden meeting. She's getting close as hell. Oh yeah.
like what a brand is doing or who they are promoting or sending free product to, then vote with your dollar and vote with your following or not following. Let's not bombard businesses with fake reviews if you've never been a customer of said business.
Oh yeah,
I
don't
know
fake
that
the
might not be
reviews.
a popular opinion, but I think that in all fairness, let's not fabricate negative experiences unless you've actually had a negative experience.
Oh hell.
Buy products from said brand. Don't follow them on social media. Sure, leave a comment and, leave your thoughts, but as far as fabricating a negative interaction with a brand that you've never spent money with, I don't necessarily stand in the lane of let's just go ahead and fabricate negative interactions when they never took place.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of weird. Logic. I get what you're saying, but they should look into who they're sponsoring. No, absolutely, 100%. But I'm saying for a company like that, they're gonna pro and con it, and they're gonna say, okay, this person's horrible for the brand necessarily, but it's gonna get in front of so many people, so they're willing to take the risk of being associated with somebody that they don't necessarily want to be, just because of the publicity, just because of how many eyeballs are going to get put on it. You know what I mean? Which I mean, if I had a brand, I'm not trying to send it to stuff like that. To people like that. Like I would be like, no, you crazy as hell. No.
I do think it's really interesting
But I don't own that brand, so they can do whatever they want.
when brands do decide to partner with or send free products to
TikTok, by the way, we need to hit those things. Go for it. Go for it. Come on, y'all.
a really just overall nasty individual. Because like I said earlier in the video, that tells me that you have a lack of integrity. And I don't know about y'all, but I like supporting brands that have integrity and they're run by good people and they're run by people who will not say, oh, well, let's just ignore all of that. This person is getting a lot of clicks on social media, so let's just send them a goodie basket full of free stuff because we know that they'll promote our brand.
Yeah, that part.
I would much rather see brands working with those that are expecting and don't have the financial means to buy a whole new wardrobe or, an expensive stroller, an expensive car seat. I would much rather see that, but I can already tell y'all that these brands, what they'll do is they'll come back and be like, oh, well, we're just not posting that on social media. We've given products to people in the community, and they'll just lie their way out of it. But I think this is embarrassing. It's a sham. And, always vote with your dollar. Look into the businesses that you are supporting and figure out, like, do they follow people that you completely disagree with? Do they promote these people? Do they partner with them? What's the deal? I think it's on all of us to become more educated consumers and have boundaries and have a hard stop as to, no, I'm not going to give you my money, even if I like your products, because you've aligned yourself with some really awful individuals online, and I have seen proof of this. But either way, I know that I said that my next upload was going to be on Dee Dee's autopsy, but like I said, it's a lot to get through, and it is very, very graphic and heavy to take in and then read out loud, and I just kind of want to drop this in as a little intermission, and then we will get back to what's going on with that. So Either way, that's it for today. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Boom. Make sure you do, y'all. Radiant Bridge. She's pinned down in the description. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. My name's Patrick. YouTube, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. I go live every night. We talk about all kinds of craziness. This next one is a new channel. This is a new channel. We have not watched her before. Welsies, I believe is her name. TikTok, hit me with those little hand heart things too. We need 9 more, so TikTok will calm the hell down. Y'all know how crazy it is. Tap the screen like crazy too. You guys ready? Let's keep going. Wait, Shannon, what? Patrick said that I can't state my opinion or I will be blah. No. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Well, within the guidelines of their app, which is crazy as hell. But no, if people have opinions, no, it definitely is not a problem at all. We welcome talking and civil discourse. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. Because we don't all think the same, and that's a good thing. If we all thought the same, this place would suck. The world would be horrible if we all thought exactly the same. It would be crazy as hell.
Her autopsy report has been released. They were posted online and the internet was shook. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Danielle. I just want to say a huge
Danielle, is Welsies, I think it's her YouTube name, y'all. She's pinned down in the description. Give her a subscribe. Y'all, go show her some love. Her YouTube channel, it had like 800. When I got this video, it had 500. Now it's got 888, y'all. Go show her some love. Get over 1,000. Let's keep going.
thank you for all the love I got on one of my recent videos. I was absolutely blown away by the response. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it, that you guys are watching my videos, and that you guys are loving the Gypsy Rose content. I have so many new subscribers, and for all of you that are new here, I'm so glad you decided to join us. Please take a moment and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and what the hell, like this video, why not? So a lot of you were commenting on my last video asking me to keep the toxic gossip train a-chugging into Gypsy world. And you know what? I'm totally on board. Actually, someone in my comment section cleverly called it Gypsyverse, and I love that because that's exactly what it feels like.
The Gypsyverse, yep.
Okay, so I have two major things to cover in this video, and they are both bombshells. First, either yesterday or the day before, I wake up to the craziest news. Just about 1 month after the crime scene photos were released of Dee Dee, Gypsy's mom, her autopsy report has been released. Clearly, I'm not a law or true crime expert, but regardless, they were posted online and the internet was shook. So even though I haven't seen the autopsy report myself, I know a lot of creators have been sharing information that they found on it, sharing screenshots of it, sharing their take. And I think that this one creator's take is super interesting. So I want to play that for you. I'm actually really glad I was able to find this video when I did, because as of now, everything related to Dee Dee has been blocked.
Riley, thank you. Howdy, ma'am.
Online. You can't even look her up on TikTok anymore. So even if I just simply try to look up Dee Dee, it redirects you to a page that says you are not alone, and then it provides the phone number for the National Alliance for Eating Disorders, which is
yeah, I saw that too. That was kind of crazy. I don't know why that did. Anytime you search her name, it brings you to like a weird page. Just like, wait, what? Angie, howdy, ma'am. Thank you. The Miller, thank you.
Very strange. It gives me a really weird, eerie feeling. It's like they don't want us digging up more information about this case, which is pretty suspicious.
It is
I mean, just a few hours before, I was able to look her up. Everything was perfectly normal. And then all of a sudden, everything was blocked. Very, very strange. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video, and just fair warning, I don't know this creator. I don't know who she is. I've never heard of this creator. So I just hope that she doesn't end up being like some weirdo and then I just like posted her video, because we know how many crazies there are on TikTok. So just, disclaimer, I don't know her. I just like what she says in this video. So let's watch.
Good morning and happy Saturday. So a few things this morning. If you didn't already know, Dee Dee's autopsy report came out yesterday morning. It was due to come out September, but September 1st is a Sunday, the 2nd is a holiday. So they released it yesterday morning, and Natasha Cooper was the first
Dun-dun-dun.
one to get her hands on it. And since she had all day yesterday to go over everything, I'm sure most of you have either seen or heard about it. But I just want to mention that in it, there are a lot of surgeries that Dee Dee had. And she also had cancer. And so we find out that a lot of the medications in the house were for Dee Dee and not Gyp Gyp. So
Oh Lord, the Miller.
that's interesting
Howdy,
in
man.
itself. And the other thing is, since Dee Dee had cancer, I'm wondering if, and I said this yesterday morning, if Dee Dee shaved her head and then Gyp Gyp kind of went along with it as a, as a support. And that's not how it didn't go down how she said it in the first place.
Oh hell.
But anyway, that's that. Second of all, when Dee Dee was having all these surgeries yesterday morning, I said, where was Gypsy and how didn't she escape then? Listen, when you're being held captive or you're in that kind of a situation, you do everything and anything you can to escape. Don't tell me that she was scared crapless, as her dad says. That's not it. She had many, many, many opportunities to get out of there. So there's that.
Okay, so huge takeaway is that Dee Dee was actually very, very sick. At the time of her death, she had diabetes,
Angie?
high blood pressure, thyroid disease, gallbladder disease, asthma, and cancer. Who knows what else, because I'm sure she had other things. And on top of that,
That's terrible.
she was extremely overweight. That's not to shame her or anything, but I'll get into my point in just a second. She had also undergone several surgeries, and in fact, she had just had surgery a couple months before her death. Picture this. If you're in such a bad situation, being held captive, being medically tortured, forced
Whoa.
to go through
Entertainment,
all
education
this
purposes only.
unnecessary stuff, you would think you would go into fight or flight mode, right? So my question is, why didn't Gypsy just leave? She keeps spinning this story that she was being monitored 24/7, chained to the bed. First of all, there's no evidence that she was ever chained to a bed. But second of all, it seems as though she had plenty of opportunities to escape. Dee Dee was very sick, which means she was very, very weak, possibly even bedridden. So given her condition, it's very difficult to believe that she would have had the strength to be chasing after Gypsy. It seems more likely that Gypsy was the one taking care of her mother rather than the other way around. Possible motive? Now, I'm
Oh hell.
not accusing her or anything. It just makes you wonder, was Gypsy tired of the responsibility of caring for her mom? Could she have been so frustrated that she wanted to remove her mom from her life entirely so that she could ride off into the sunset with Dan, the guy she was obsessed with? Just something to think about. Again, I'm not saying that this is true, just a question, that's all. Something to keep in mind. Now, as I've mentioned, I didn't see the actual autopsy report for myself, but I do have this screenshot of it, and unfortunately it's from a TikTok creator named Natasha Cooper. She's quite interesting. Anyways, not the point. So
She's quite interesting.
this screenshot shows Nova, please unfilm me. So this screenshot of the report shows that every single substance on Dee Dee's toxicology report came back negative. And that's very interesting because not only has Gypsy claimed that her mother was known to abuse drugs, but Nova, please don't mind all the background noise. It's this little gremlin. Say hi. You're very
Oh, the puppy dog.
noisy in my videos. Very disruptive. See, bye. Okay, sorry. So not only has Gypsy claimed that her mother abused drugs, but she also claimed that the night of the crime, her mother had taken her sleeping pills and gone to sleep, and that she was just super tired.
Oh hell.
This could explain why Dee Dee didn't fight back and why she didn't have any defensive wounds. Because if she was so out of it from the medication, then she wouldn't have had the strength to fight back, right? But now we see that there were no medications in Dee Dee's system. So,
Oh hell.
that's suspicious. It's just another piece
Hold up, I got you.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
to the puzzle exposing more of Gypsy's lies. Here's the thing. Was Dee Dee a horrible person? Probably. Was she a liar? Most likely. Was she a fraud and a con artist? It definitely seems like it. But at the end of the day, none of those things are excuses for what happened to her. She was still a human being and did not deserve what happened to her at all. It makes my blood boil seeing the perpetrator, Gypsy, walking free, now pregnant, less than a year after being released from prison, doesn't even know who the baby daddy is, just completely living her best life. Meanwhile, the person with autism that she manipulated and coerced into committing this crime is serving a life sentence in prison. It's infuriating and, quite frankly, disgusting. It doesn't necessarily make my blood boil that she's walking around free. What pisses me off is seeing the way she's profiting off this crime and trying to become a social media influencer.
Oh, hell.
All she had to do was her mother. It's beyond gross. And if you're one of those Gypsy apologists thinking that she's not trying to be an influencer, let's take a look at this cringy ass video she just posted and read what she's saying in the comment section.
Oh, Lord.
See how I come to work? I'm very Gypsy. I'm very Gypsy.
Oh, God. Yo, I'm gonna have to mute this. I'm gonna have to mute the audio. TikTok or YouTube, can you guys still hear the? Oh, you know what? No, yeah, I gotta fast forward it. It's crazy as hell. They get mad as hell when you play music in YouTube videos.
Girl, barf. Barf. And then someone asks, influencing what? Valid question. And she goes, positivity. Come on, give me a break. Nothing about this.
Come on, give me a break.
Girl has ever been positive, except for maybe a pregnancy test. Since Gypsy has
the only thing positive she has is a pregnancy test. Damn, that's what she said. That's crazy.
Been relentlessly trying to vilify Dee Dee. I think it's time that we dive into Gypsy's medical history. Now, I've been trying to hold off on this for a while because the way we got this information was from a creator leaking her medical records, which
that's
I definitely
crazy
don't support. Doxing and leaking private information is definitely something that I believe is wrong and I do not support whatsoever. However, an interesting twist here is that the creator who leaked this information was actually provided these medical records by Gypsy's own family. So while I believe in keeping people's private information off limits, it's important to note how we even got this information in the first place. So since this information is already out there online, and not only has Gypsy talked about it, but Rod himself, Gypsy's dad, has also addressed this situation several times, I think it's okay to discuss it. Gypsy has been...
What are they even talking about? What are they talking about? Does anybody have any idea what she's talking about?
Busy defaming Dee Dee left and right, who, let's remember, wasn't exactly a saint. She was a human being with her own flaws, but it seems fair to just take a closer look and see if Dee Dee was really the monster that Gypsy claims she was. So like I said, the creator who had these records had been digging through them for years. And what this creator found was that Gypsy was actually born with a pretty rare chromosome disorder called chromosome 1q2 1.1.
Oh yeah, we knew that.
Microdeletion syndrome. And
that was something that got leaked out. Man, this is crazy. I'm so lost with all this stuff now.
The genetic condition.
Right when I thought I was caught up and I knew who Ken was, I knew who the other dude was, Brian. I knew who Brian was for a second. I know all these people now, and then it gets turned upside down. Or Ryan, sorry, what did I say? It's too much.
Where there's missing material on chromosome 1. So chromosome 1q2 1.1 microdeletion syndrome comes with a range of symptoms. People with this disorder can experience neurological and psychiatric issues like problems with their nervous system and mental health. It can also affect physical traits leading to a small head, epilepsy, and various eye problems. Additionally, it can cause facial differences, loose joints, and low muscle tone, which
Oh, hell.
We know Gypsy has. So the first time I actually heard about this was when Rod was arguing about it, when he was on that live panel with those other women on TikTok, and he was arguing about this specifically, as well as other things. But he not only talked about it then, but he also talks about it in Mommy, Dead, and Dearest.
Dee Dee told me she would need a wheelchair. And I asked her, I said, man, she's got a lot of issues. What's going on, and they had done some tests and found out she had a chromosome disorder that was causing all of her functions from developing, her digestive system and her muscle.
So it's clear that both Gypsy and Dee Dee were exaggerating Gypsy's symptoms to make her seem sicker than she actually was, probably, in my opinion, for financial gain. But that doesn't mean that Gypsy wasn't actually sick. And I find it so weird that Gypsy keeps lying about this and denying that she was ever sick when Rod himself has admitted to this on several different occasions. In this interview that I'm about to show you, Gypsy is sticking to her story, saying that she's not sick, despite the fact that there's so much evidence to contradict that.
The only thing that I have wrong with me is I have a little bit of a lazy eye. Not all the time, but I have better vision in this eye than I do that eye. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. And I'm completely healthy. Like, I have no health problems whatsoever.
In my opinion,
why would you say that?
I'll reiterate, in my opinion, it feels like they're trying to use all of this to villainize Dee Dee and cover up Gypsy's crime, all while making sure Nick takes the fall.
So the fact that they're denying this chromosome disorder is very interesting, because what does it do? It blows their lives apart. That's what it does. And that's why they don't want you to know about it.
As much
as
Gypsy doesn't want to publicly admit it, she knows she has this condition because she's even admitted to it in this message I'm about to read to you right now. In this message, she says, "I'm struggling with my emotions today. The more I hear and read about my genetic condition, the more I worry. I feel like I'm already a bad mom because I know I have this, but I choose to have kids anyway. I mean, I didn't know it could be passed down until recently, but it only makes me feel selfish knowing that I could be bringing a child into this world with health problems. And I hate the way it sounds because I don't want to sound like my mother, but it's a valid concern. Basically, I could be bringing a child into this world to suffer a fate of living abnormal, and I just feel like a piece of shit, and it would be all my fault." And then she says, "Like, that is something that is heavy on my heart." I believe Gypsy carefully crafted her crime, manipulated a man with autism, and executed her plan with cold precision. And now she's cashing in on her crime and lies. Gypsy was determined to make this happen. She didn't act on a whim. She thought about how she was going to carry this out over and over and over again.
What other alternatives have you considered?
Poison, arson, a gun.
Dear Lord.
Why did you not consider poison?
Entertainment and educational purposes only.
It was too hard to find an odorless, tasteless poison.
Why didn't you kill your mother?
I didn't believe I could do it.
Could you explain what you mean by that?
I don't like blood. I don't like the sight of blood. Frankly, I'm too squeamish, so I just honestly didn't believe I could do it on my own.
She planned out every little detail and supplied everything needed to commit this act. I mean, we even know that she shot her mom with the BB gun, believing that it was a real gun. So she can say all she wants, that she doesn't have this in her and she's not a murderer. But come on, who's she fooling? Gypsy considered several ways to get the job done, and ultimately she enlisted someone else to do her dirty work. But here's the thing. The more she keeps drawing attention to herself, the more people keep digging into her past and piecing together the truth. The more she tries to hide, the more we find out. And in my opinion, that's why she's been so aggressive with the copyright strikes lately against creators who are speaking the truth. we're on to you. People are uncovering more every single day, and the truth is gonna come out. If you want to profit off your crime, then the public has a right to do their research and find out who you really are and what you're all about. So you can strike down as many videos as you want, Miss Girl, but you won't stop the truth from being revealed.
Oh, she said Miss Girl. Oh, that was a good one. I like that channel, y'all. Wellesley on YouTube. She's pinned down in the description. That's it for tonight. I am tired. It's 10:30 my time. I'm ready to get some sleeps. It's a busy weekend, y'all. It's a busy weekend for me. Y'all, hey, YouTube, hit the thumbs up. We need 40 people right now before you guys go. 40 people to hit the thumbs up so we get 200 likes. Subscribe if you're new. I love you guys. YouTube, I'll see y'all tomorrow.